I'm gonna die at this end. Mark my words, I'm gonna die at this ending. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll be okay. Hopefully I'll be okay. Oh. That's 2 runs. That's 2 runs. This level is so much easier than I felt it would be, and I guess that makes sense because I've been eating these like easy medium demons for breakfast. This doesn't really feel a ton harder is the thing. This level feels like the difficulty of the harder parts of the past like 3 levels I've done, but like all the way through, and that's fine. Because I don't even feel like I died to the harder things in those other levels. I feel like I just died to random stupid junk, you know? Also, this level's really fun, that helps a lot. Ah! I don't like double clicking there. As usual, it's the wave. The hard parts of this level are the wave and the ship, as per usual. What? Excuse me. What a load of bologna. I actually don't know how that killed me, I'll be honest. But I could feel the nerves setting in, so it's a good thing that I guess it's a good thing I had a decently far attempt. Helped the nerves be a little less bad. Show my pointer finger. That's what most people would do. Ah, that can happen too. Those, aside from mostly the ship parts, I think those like those 2 like bam, bam, jumps are probably the hardest single thing in this level. The ship in this level in general is quite challenging. Ah, I knew it felt high. I'm just not great at adjusting in the moment. Actually, I'm okay at it. You feel the deaths where you fail, not the deaths where you succeed, right? You fail to do something hard doesn't mean you're bad at it. It means that the thing is hard. Ah, sad. Sad day when you die past 50 before the wave. If I die at like any of the waves in the second half of the level, that's like, you know? Like, that's just what should happen. Those waves are difficult. But dying to a random timing like that ball is like, nah, man. I feel like with this game and me, I feel like I'm good at this game. I just die to a lot of stupid stuff. So completing things takes a long time because I just die to stupid things. I don't know why. Maybe it's complacency. I know that's what it was in Terraria a lot of the time. I get really complacent, which I think might be tied to ADHD. Part of it is also my hand getting tired. I just don't have great stamina with this pose in my hand. It makes my hand a little bit tired. It doesn't hurt like my mouse did. My mouse made my hand hurt. This doesn't hurt in the same way, but it does add up. That's what I don't want to die to. I don't want to die to 88. I probably will. Okay, so I've done now like 55 or whatever to 63 to 100 and 63 to 100, but I died at 55 or so today. In the past I died at 63. Dying right after you get out of the first third level's the worst feeling. Dying before 33 is like, you know, it happens. But dying after that staircase is like, oh man. This is where I want to play it from, the stairs. The 33%. So this is what the nerves feel like, huh? No, 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 no. Holy crap. Please not that. Anything but that. I don't want to have another diffuse situation. Look at that, 98. I don't want that to be my thing. No way, man. Okay, but that's 63 to 100, 55 to 100, 0 to 55, and 34 to 99. Ah, 71. That's a really reasonable spot. Yeah, of all the spots to die at, 71 is one that I would expect to have a death at. I'm not too beat up about that. I mean, would have been really funny if I would have done it literally like 2 attempts after I did 33 to 99. What was that? Midway through that, it smelled like fart. Like my dog walked up and farted on me and then left. Which he doesn't do. He hasn't been in this basement ever in his life almost. Don't know where that stank came from. I really wish I could just start possession instead of having to constantly go back and forth. That being possible is stupid. I feel like I should not die to that on this difficulty level. Spacebar. Can't hear my clicks, I'll put with the spacebar. How about that? I'm like really consistently getting to that drop, the middle of the level. Just need to get more attempts past that stupid ball in the middle. It's that right there. It's that click specifically, and that ball. And then when I boot up the copy bowl, I do this shit bit like 4 times in a row. And it's like, oh no, it doesn't matter. Watch, I'll do it again. See? Where's the problem? I don't know. Ah, okay, fair enough. Can I just skip it? What happens if you skip it? You can totally just hold this whole thing. You don't have to deal with any orbit bullcrap. Now, is this easier is the question. It's so much easier. Why is it easier? I'm gonna try it on the main level. My brain doesn't want to do the other thing. I've done the click so much now. Gonna get my microphone right on top of the key, and we're gonna see how terrible this recording is if I beat it like this. How'd that go? I got scared. Never again. Okay. I've said it before. If I'm gonna die to anything, dying to that wave is sensible. That wave is like not that hard, but I'm not great at wave. Wave is just inconsistent. 80%. Why couldn't I have beaten it? Frick, patty whack. Generational fumbles. I'm just built to fumble levels. I do not fluke. Fluking is for people who just want to beat the level and do not actually enjoy the level they are playing. I only play levels I think are good. And Deception Dive. Therefore, the only level I ever wish to fluke is Deception Dive. No, I don't think I'll beat Deception Dive. But could you imagine? I lose so many attempts to that tiny little ship section. The grief. It's a bloodbath in here. Quantious processing. Oh, that'd be the worst. I know I'm gonna fudge this ending, and I'm gonna be so mad. That ship is definitely like the hardest part of this level now that I've played it more. Those like intermission jumps are really tight, but they become insanely consistent as I play the level more. And I like never die at those jumps anymore, which is kind of typical for our cube stuff. Cube and ball stuff is like, usually it just gets easier as you play the level more. Maybe that just means that the cube and the balls that I've been doing have not been that hard though. Because I remember the caverns balls being way harder than everything else. Sorry, no, that level's not an insane demon, no way. The caverns feels like it's like as difficult as this level, maybe even easier than this. I'm struggling more with Psychosis than I did with the caverns. Caverns took me like 800 attempts to do flat. This level, I'm 800 attempts in after learning the level in 3,000 attempts in the past. Like, I don't know, man. If you think Windy Landscape should be a hard demon, which there's a few of you out there, then the caverns has to be like freaking easy hard at best. I recommend the caverns. It's like the same difficulty as 9 circles. See, if this were a start position copyable, I would just jump to that and make sure that I can do that without it becoming a pattern, because so often now I don't want to back out, go over to the copyable and find the start position because it's like 10 more clicks. So now it's like I'm not gonna go there unless it becomes a bad habit. I really hope that at some point in the future, start positions can become like a thing that RobTop just implements in this game. And like just give us practice mode, but start position, you know? You should be able to see like what the most common starting positions that people put down and select between them. Or I risk beating the level on a copyable like I did with the reanimation, which I'm fine with. That's fine. I just want like the stat. I'd love it if I could have an accurate stat count on my profile of how many demons I've beaten. In the end, I don't know if that's accurate anyways, because I sure can't find all like 90 demons I've beaten. I don't know what they are. As in, like, I've counted the demons I've beaten by going through the levels. There's not 90 of them, there's like 80. I'm missing like 10. I mean, maybe a few of them are like Club Step TOE2 Deadlock, maybe that counts. But still, I'm still missing a few. Where was that from? The amount of 52 to 100s I've had is kind of nuts. I think I've had like 6 now. It ain't that serious, man. I should really just beat this thing. It's turning into Diffuse, where it's like I had this level unlocked like 400 attempts ago and I just can't string it together. I hate that death. Silly death. Didn't have like hitbox alignment or anything like that in the past though, so I can forgive Hines for that. Not for the other stuff. That's my 3rd death at the 70 ship. Not that hard, but it's not easy. One of the harder parts of the level. I knew it! 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 It's not possible, man. Heinz levels, they're not possible. You have to die at the end. You have to die at the end. It's not possible. That's just sad. First Diffuse, now this. How am I just like the choke master? In fairness though, I got 98 on Diffuse and then I quit it. And then I just said, nah, I'm not doing it. 98 is good enough for me. Never again am I getting 99 or 98 or something stupid and then stopping. Nah, man. You're there. You had it. But in the moment, you feel defeated, right? I don't feel defeated, but my nerves are frazzled. I think the most demotivating thing about 99 is not that I died at 99, is the thought of being done. It's like going to school on a Thursday, you know? It's not that Thursdays suck, it's that you're thinking about Friday now. It's a very dangerous mentality to have. No, I won't stand for it. So I'm gonna keep playing. You know, it's almost 4 a.m. And I said I wouldn't do that anymore after Catalina. To be fair, my sleep schedule has been killed since then. When I was playing Catalina, I was going to bed every day at like 2:30 a.m., maybe 3 at the latest. Since then, I've gone to bed at like 7 or 8 a.m. every single day. And I can't do anything about that. That was not my fault. Not like I was when playing Catalina. I was loopy when playing Catalina. I'll be loopy in about 45 minutes. Which means I do have a bit of a timer if I want to beat this tonight. Which I do hope I do. But it's not an expectation. It's a desire. And desires are motivational. Expectations are destructive. When I died at 98 on Diffuse, I was expecting to beat it. I was expecting to be the guy who never has that problem. So I quit after. Now I know that I'm not. That it's the opposite. And my desire is to not die at 99 or 98 on Diffuse. And if I play other hard levels in the future, which hopefully I will, I would like to, my desire would be to not do that again. Or if I do, make it really early on so that it's funnier and not after I've put a crap ton of time into something, you know? I mean, I guess 1,000 attempts is not a crap ton of time for a Geometry Dash level, but, you know. I think once the Psycho device arrives, I'm gonna play with my left hand. My right hand is so tired. Although playing with 2 fingers and not using 1 finger has honestly been way, way more comfortable for my hand. Oh no, we're choppy again. Why are we choppy again? No, we're not choppy anymore. Yay. I don't even know what to say. I die there a lot in practice. Or the 3 things that I mess up at the end cube is one of the blue orbs. I used to click really early. I haven't done that since I figured it out. And then that thing that I just died to is like pretty often. I died to that quite a lot. And then the very last click I've died to more times than I'd like to admit. But we persevere. The task has not been done yet, so we keep trying. The task must be done. I should say it's more funny than anything. I'm gonna have nightmares going to bed tonight. I'm gonna remember the mini key at the end of Psychosis and the ship at the end of Diffuse. Come on, Bean, give me some strength here. Let me beat this. Believe in me, Bean. Believe in the me that beats this level, Bean. It's refreshing to have ship be the problem. There's a new way to die. I haven't died that way before. Why? I didn't do it twice in a row. That's insane. Oh, yeah. If Heinz is alive and watches this game at all, I hope he sees this video, sees how often I die to that stupid thing, and moves the yellow orb in that portal like half a micro step backwards, just so no one else has to die to that specific thing that I keep dying to. Oh, it's that ship in the middle of the level. That's my gatekeeper right now. Stupid ship. I don't know why it's so inconsistent. I don't know, and unfortunately I really don't want to spend more time trying to learn that ship, because it just doesn't feel like there's like a set way to do it. It feels like there's a few different ways to do it depending on the angles you have, and I genuinely don't want to learn it. I genuinely don't. I have like a 50% chance of passing it, and I want to just take those odds and beat it. And that's the downside of playing at 4 a.m. after dying in the 90s twice. It's just these two stinky ship parts. It's made worse that it's right after a UFO, so it's just so hard to be consistent into it. Am I at 5k attempts? No, I'm at 4k. Okay. I was gonna say, no way this takes me as many attempts as it took me to get Diffuse 98. I know the GGDL considers this level as hard as Diffuse, or like similar, but to me they're not even close. Psychosis to me is like middle of the pack hard demon. Diffuse is like very borderline insane demon. Bit easier than Winnie Landscape, but it's like right there. Ah, 78. Good attempt. Come on, Bean. Give me more strength, Bean. Please. Okay, what? How did I even die there? Dude! Bean! I don't even know how I did that. I genuinely don't know how I died there. It's insane. It's now 4:30 a.m. by the way. I'm still playing. I've been playing this whole time. I can tell you right now, there's no universe in which I would have done 398 attempts on Diffuse and still kept playing in the past. I was tilted in my mind after the one. The fact that I get 3 and I'm like, yep, I guess I gotta keep playing is like, okay, man. Something might be wrong with me. I might be broken. Ninja's gonna have a field day when he wakes up and he sees me send him like 4 52 to 100s, like 3 72s, and 3 attempts from 97 to 99. He's gonna be like, you're so washed. And I'm gonna be like, bro, I know. I died there one time. No, I did 2. I did 2 33 to 98s. Oh. It was a prophecy this whole time. It was the universe telling me that you were going to struggle, that this was going to be a challenge for you to overcome, and that you would be a stronger person for doing it, but it was going to test you. And I said, bring it on, loser. Oh my gosh, dude. Because now I know what I did. I somehow jumped late. I don't even know, dude. This is bad. This is bad. It's not that hard. It's not hard. It's really not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. But I've had 4 deaths in the past hour there. It can't get worse from here. The only thing that can happen from here is that deaths at 95 plus counter goes up. Which, if I die there again, I just go to bed and try again tomorrow. Whoop-de-doo. My nerves might be fried now. I might be frazzled now. Well, it's 4:30 a.m., so I'm getting tired now. I am actually proud of my mental game though. 4 like awful deaths and I'm just like chugging along, you know? Yeah, I mean in the past I had the 98 Diffuse and then I posted that on YouTube and I was like, I'm not beating this, I don't care. It's not worth my time. Now here I am. And I have plans to go back to Diffuse once I get the SEO device. I gotta get that doggy grief mentality, you know? Feel like it's hopeless, but you just keep going, because that's the point of life, you know? The struggles, the hardships. That's what we play Geometry Dash for. Doggy knows. Doggy's my hero, man. He's way younger than me, but he makes me proud of humanity. He's really cool, I feel like. I mean, I guess this is parasocial, but I feel like he's just chill like that. Maybe one day Doggy will be like, I want to stream Terraria, and then I can be like, hey, I got you, fam. Or maybe Doggy will randomly be like, it's time to play Monster Hunter. And I'll be like, what's wrong with you? But also, I got you. Doggy doesn't know who I am. He probably won't ever know who I am. That's fine. My brain might be fried, man. I might have to do this tomorrow. It's unfortunate. Actually, no, I won't be able to do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'll be hanging out with a buddy. Abandon all friends. Play more Geometry Dash. Forget having a job. Sacrifice your fingers for robot hand that never gets sore or tired. Never has arthritis. Only click. I'm fried, man. It's so late. This is a tomorrow task, it's feeling like. Or whenever I get back to this level task. Come on, Bean! The power of the Bean! The power of the +5 hand size that lowers by 1 every round. I believe in the Bean that believes in me. Let's go, Bean. You can do anything with a +5 hand size? Yes! Okay, hold on. I'm still on the screen. I haven't done anything yet. There's all the settings I have on. Okay, let's see. 1353 2707 4060. Oh no. Okay, well, there were some attempts that I had on this level from like 10 years ago, like a long time ago, when this level was like newer, and I like had just beaten 9 circles. This was like the level I played right after that, and I got like 60%, and I was like, that's too hard. So I pour up, it's like 3,000 something. So this took me like 1,000-ish attempts to do today. I'll show how many attempts it took me like there, and then how many attempts it took me underneath it, and then underneath that is like the difference, you know, how many attempts it like took me since I started playing again. Yeah.